When others work so they can chop life, this guy chops life for work. But it was not always like that. There were days when he cried just because he wanted to get to this position as against the other options he had.
And I remember crying at the back of the cab because I wasn't making money from this fucking food shit that I was doing, but I could not stop.
His name is Opeyemi Famakin. Some know him as the biggest food and wine critic in Nigeria. Some others know him as the best smelling man in Lagos. He first started out as a hobby, just watching people eat food, watching people cook food, and he'll just scroll for hours and hours just watching food videos. And this guy loves a good challenge. So while he was in university, he got a good job. He was already being paid even while as a student. And very quickly, he rose through the rank to become the head of the editing department in Pulse. But for some reason, he just felt this is not what he wants to do for the rest of his life. He wanted more for himself. He just wanted more challenges. But he didn't start with the expensive stuff. No expensive restaurant or expensive cigar or all of this. He actually started small. From reviewing his lunch to the food they eat at home. Then he went on to start doing campus tours from one school to the other. Every little thing that he could make a content out of. Is it different bottled waters, different bread spread, akara on the roadside, whatever it is. This guy reviews it. But you know what they say, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. But what if what you love is not paying you? What do you do?
Before coming for that video shoot, I had an interview and I went for the head of marketing. And I went for the interview. I was very, very qualified and they said they'll give me the job. But they've gone through my Instagram and they said I post food a lot. And I'm very, very serious with the food content. That if they employ me, I would have to sign a contract that while I'm working with them, I'll never post food content. And mind you, the Opey, or the Opera Mini, whatever stuff that I was going for, was paying more than double of what I was currently earning in my advertising job. And I wasn't making money as at then from this food content. I wasn't making money, but I genuinely loved it. And that was the condition. And technically, it would make sense to take the Opey job, but I declined. And I went home. And I remember entering, was it bus or Uber I entered home? I think it was Uber. And I remember crying at the back of the cab because I wasn't making money from this fucking food shit that I was doing, but I could not stop.
And so he found another way. He quit his job as an editor, went to get a job, maybe like an intern or something in advertising. The pay gap compared to what he has been paid before was far low. Because at this point, he was beginning to capture a lot of attention and he needed to monetize it with brands. He basically wanted to master attention grabbing and make people buy stuff without him saying, come and buy. Over time, he has perfected his craft and is currently known as the biggest food critic in Nigeria. And to some, he's the best smelling man in Lagos. Love him or hate him, this man has mastered the craft of grabbing attention on social media with close to 2.5 million followers across all social media platforms. And many of you don't even know that he has been in the media space for more than 10 years as a writer, an editor, and a food content creator or critic. He has perfected content in lifestyle, food and wine critiquing, and perfume content. If he visits your food or wine or perfume store, it's massive sales. One thing I love about this guy and many other creators in his space is the audacity at which he speaks or do things. Follow the page for more stories.